Denver now finds itself embroiled in a vaccine controversy that's hitting cities all across the country.
First responders are ignoring the city's vaccine mandate and risk getting fired. All city employees, including police officers and firefighters, have 2 weeks to get their vaccines. And new data shows that they're moving slowly, and Denver isn't alone. Portland city leaders changed the policy after officers threatened to quit. The city has been plagued by violent protests from right-wing and left-wing extremists for more than a year now and could not afford to lose any more officers. The Los Angeles Police Department filed a lawsuit against the mandate, and the Chicago Police Department could do the same. CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss is in Denver tonight for us. And Brian, Denver bracing for a showdown with its first responders.
Karen, vaccination rates are lagging for the Denver Police Department and the Denver Sheriff's Department, and that has bosses in those departments bracing for a potential wave of firings and resignations. When Denver Fire Chief Desmond Fulton sent out this email last month to his department endorsing COVID vaccines, he got a quick email back from technician Jay Burkhalter. Horse replied Burkhalter, who emailed that healthy adults are not in danger of dying. I've had enough, wrote Burkhalter. I'm picking this as the last stand. If you get this shot, it will never stop. Burkhalter is not alone. Figures obtained by CBS 4 show public safety agencies in Denver, police and sheriffs, are lagging way behind other city employees and the general public in getting vaccinated.
There is a lot of pushback. There is a lot of feeling that this is something that can't be mandated.
While the city cautions these are preliminary numbers that could later increase, only 58% of sheriff's deputies and 63% of police officers had submitted proof of vaccination by September 10th. In Denver as a whole, 74% of the public is fully vaccinated.
It's essential that they be vaccinated. That's a public safety issue, that those folks that we send out in the field are in fact vaccinated.
And if they don't, the consequences are significant.
If people come in and say, no, I'm not vaccinated and I'm not going to, they will be facing termination.
You all have legitimate concerns, and this is the forum to have those concerns addressed.
Safety and health officials have pushed for the vaccinations, holding a series of town halls last month for first responders.
The vaccine's working.
At one point, Denver's manager of safety admitted he had been hesitant.
I'll tell you all, I did not want it. I did not want the vaccine at first.
He was later vaccinated. But the pushback has been stout. Some have threatened to resign or be fired. The sheriff's department and police are already short-staffed. A wave of resignations or firings could make critical staffing issues even worse.
We are bracing for potential departures of numbers of people in all of our agencies.
Delaki says contingency plans are being formulated in case that happens. In the Denver Fire Department, about 80% of their firefighters have been vaccinated to date. Now, first responders in Denver can apply for a medical or religious exemption to the vaccine. So far, about 408 first responders applied for those exemptions. 235 were granted. Reporting live from Denver Police Headquarters, I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.